Go, Cougars. That's the way.
Hi, Bob.
I say you missed a great play just now.
I apparently missed more than one play. The scoreboard says there's less than 2 minutes left in the game. Did I misunderstand the time?
No, you're right on time. I just got here a minute ago myself.
This is hardly the place I expected to talk to you about my ministry, Bob.
This is a parable, don't you see?
A parable?
Yes.
Funny, I thought I knew the Bible pretty well, but I don't remember a parable about coming late to a ball game.
Look, Dan, you called me to complain about the lack of respect and recognition you were getting in your ministry, right?
Yes, as I told you, one woman didn't even have the courtesy to thank me when I went to all the trouble to help her. And another woman
had the temerity to criticize your ministry. I know. I heard your recording on my answering machine. That's why I left the message for you to meet me out here. The parable of the ball game will give you some perspective on your problem.
I'm not in the mood for puzzles. Can't you just tell me what you have to say and then help me find another ministry?
Dan, take a look around. What do you see?
I hate it when you do this.
Just tell me what you see.
Well, from way out here in the bleachers, I can't see much of anything. The players look like little specks on the grass. The guy throwing the ball is so far away he could be my mother and I wouldn't recognize him. If we were any farther away, we would be in the parking lot. And if we were any higher up we would be an aircraft navigation hazard. The game is almost completely over and I didn't get to see any of it. What else do you want to know?
How much did you pay to get in?
Well, nothing. But you knew that. You left my ticket at the will-call window. I thought there was some sort of mistake. But here we are in the nosebleed section, watching a game that's almost over, and to top it off, the home team is losing.
So, there you go. That's the parable of the ball game.
Can you please just tell me what you wanted to tell me? Why couldn't you just record it on my answering machine?
Because the parable of the ball game brings your situation into perspective. Believe it or not, from way up here in the bleachers, your situation looks clearer, if you'll just look at it carefully.
All right. I'm looking at the stupid parable, but I don't see anything. What do you want me to see?
Well, I asked you to describe what you saw, and you moaned about the poor visibility. The game is almost over, the team is losing. But when I asked you how much you paid to get in, you brushed it aside.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot to say thank you for the ticket. Is that what you want to hear?
No, I'm trying to connect you with a few truths about knowing your place in life. A man who buys tickets in the bleachers has no right to complain about the poor visibility. A man who comes late to the game has no right to complain that he missed most of the action.
Those things weren't my fault. You bought the tickets and you told me what time to meet you here.
How much did you pay to get in?
There you go again. Bob, I'm sorry. I think I know what you're driving at.
What am I driving at?
Boy, am I acting like such a spoiled brat. If I got what I deserved, I would be burning in hell right now. But Jesus gave me eternal life as a free gift. Even the faith to believe in him was a free gift. I mean, I've been spared from hell and I'm complaining that the game is almost over. I'm lucky to even be in the ball game.
Not a bad parable, huh?
You know what's even worse?
What's that?
My ministry is really fulfilling for me. I have never had a job or a hobby in my life that has been so fulfilling for me. The Lord not only saved me from the clutches of hell, he also set me up in the adventure of my lifetime. But instead of praising him and thanking him for his mercy, I dwell on the lack of visibility. Anyone who gets into the game for free has no right to expect anything.
Well, those little specks out on the grass there just lost the game.
You win some, you lose some.
And some get rained out.
But even a loss is better than being out there in the darkness.
Based on a play by Bob Snook, Conditions for Use, Do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from the performance. You may reproduce and distribute this freely, but all copies must contain this statement.